And we do have some breaking news to get to out of the state head of the Department of Justice. The federal prosecutor in charge of investigating whether Senator Adam Schiff should be charged with mortgage fraud recently told her bosses in Washington she did not think that the case was strong enough to move forward. Two sources familiar with the matter have told that to MSNBC. A third person familiar with the matter said that the case is still being investigated. Here to break this down for us, MSNBC Justice and Intelligence correspondent Ken Dilanian with more. Ken, what more can you tell us about this development?
Ariel, my colleague Carol Leonnig and I have learned through those two sources familiar with the matter that Kelly Hayes, the U.S. attorney in Maryland, met recently in Washington with the Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche to brief him on this case. And she expressed to Blanche, we are told, that she does not believe that this is a strong case, that she does not believe this is a case that can be won and not a case that the Justice Department should move forward with. But that is not the end of the matter, because we are told that Ed Martin, the controversial senior Justice Department official who is the head of that weaponization working group, remember, he was the U.S. attorney in Washington. His ties to January 6th defendants meant that he couldn't be confirmed in that job. Now he's in a different job. He is pressing to keep this Adam Schiff case alive, we're told, and it has not been abandoned. So the Justice Department is still investigating Adam Schiff for mortgage fraud. And of course, this stems from two homes that, like many members of Congress, Adam Schiff has a home in his district, and he has a home in Maryland where he raised his family. And for various reasons, both are listed as primary residences. And the head of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, Bill Pulte, sent a criminal referral to the Justice Department accusing Adam Schiff of mortgage fraud, just as he did with Letitia James, who has now been charged with fraud and, in fact, is being arraigned tomorrow in Norfolk, where I will be reporting for MSNBC on that hearing. So this is happening. Adam Schiff is in the crosshairs. He's somebody who's been a critic of Donald Trump and someone who Donald Trump has said should be prosecuted. And the Justice Department is continuing to investigate. But the career prosecutor who looked at the matter said she did not think it was a strong case, Ariel.
And there are clearly other cases where the prosecutors seem to feel like they're not strong cases. Detail those for us.
Yeah, well, this is a theme, right? So in the case of James Comey, who's been charged with lying to Congress, the original U.S. attorney in the Eastern District of Virginia, where that case is brought, essentially was forced out of office because he didn't want to bring that case. He was also suspicious of the case against Letitia James, and he was replaced with Lindsay Halligan, remember, an insurance lawyer, no prosecutorial experience, who did bring both the Comey case and the James case forward. Look, it's not unprecedented. It's, in fact, very common for prosecutors to disagree about the strength of a case. What we've never seen before in modern American history is the White House pressuring the Justice Department to charge certain individuals and then essentially engineering the firing of career prosecutors who object to bringing those cases. This is very dangerous territory. It's what some critics say is as an injury to the rule of law and to the independence of the Justice Department.
And we'll see if there are any ramifications for the federal prosecutor in charge of this one. Ken, thank you so much for your reporting.